Hello there, YouTubers. I'm trying to get back in the saddle again. I'm out here, I'm kind of pushing a little bit, but not enough. Everything seems to be healing up on the head fine. No marbles. Either no marbles got out and they're not rattling around, or they all got out and there's none rattling around. I probably only had one or two rolling around in there anyway. As you can look down in there, that's that tree we pulled over. It's been 2 weeks ago now since I pulled that over. Maybe 3 weeks. You'd have to check the timeline on the videos. Anyhow, it's tough doing videos here. It's just really tougher than you can imagine, and it's kind of frustrating that I don't get any help. So the videos aren't what I'm really happy with. So you're just gonna have to bear with crappy videos, basically. I mean, here's what's going to happen today. It's windy out here, so it's going to be noisy in the video. I'm going to go down and get the tractor. We're going to ride along in the Kubota, go down and get the tractor. We're going to come up and pick this log up. Those trees that I winched out maybe a month ago, the weather's just good enough now today that I can get a few out, but once I start taking you up on the top of that hill, which we're going to be going up there to get those, and I might bring one depending on how long it takes to pull them out, take you along for the ride, because they come down here, then they go down there, and then they go all the way down there, and I set them in a staging area down there. So when I start doing firewood, that's how that goes. But I'll show you me backing up to this one. I'll show you the back of the tractor. Now mind you, the tractor does not start, so I can't turn it off. You know, I have to jump. It's something I've been fighting with this tractor for 10 years on this problem. Sometimes you go in there and it'll start right up, and then the next time you go to it, it won't start, it just goes click, 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 click. And I've put new batteries in it. I've taken a starter out and sent it to the place. The guy says there's nothing wrong with a starter, and I've done that twice, and he says there's still nothing wrong with a starter. It's somewhere in the safety equipment they put on these daggone thing. So if you get off the seat, it turns off. If the PTO's on, it won't turn on. If this is engaged, I think there's 3 safeties on it, and I've overridden every one of those safeties. Still won't start. There's not enough voltage going to the relay. So I think maybe the next nice day I might go ahead and just put another style relay on to the relay. It's kind of goofy and backwards, and I don't even know if you can hear me with all this wind. It's windy up here. So anyhow, so the tractor will stay running. So we're going to go down there, bring this up, haul that down the track, and I'm going to take you along. Then I'll go up. To even do this, I got to bring the tripod up first, because it won't sit on the tractor. But when we go along for the ride, I might be holding the tripod on the tractor sideways. It's going to be vicious, guys. It's going to be vicious. Anyhow, I'm glad that you're here, and I'm doing all right. After we get the logs that are the ones that I winched up on the hill, then I'm going to start working on this this one right here that I'll coast down there. Yeah, I'm coasting. I'm in stealth mode right now, but you don't have much for steering. This thing got power steering. You guys remember this one? It's the one we winched down. I'm going to try to start getting that out after I get the other trees that are already down out. And that's going to be a mess. You can hear the tractor now running down in the barn. So I'm going to start this up. We're going to go down again on that, come up back up to this, and then I'll show you if you're new here, I'll show you the thing that I hook on the back of the tractor for pulling logs out with. Here we go. There's the old beast. It should be warmed up pretty good by now. I left the tripod up there. Here we go. It's going to be shaky, one-handed tractor driving. I don't know about that. The old man needs 2 hands to get up there, so sorry about this. There's another boiler over there, steam boiler. Guess you got to push in the clutch. Can't walk and chew gum here, guys. if I gotta let that down a bit. Think we made it. All right, gotta jump off. Sure wish I had a camera, man. I don't know why. Now you're getting the wind. Now, if you're new here and you can't hear me, this is the thing I made for taking logs out of the wood. Actually, it started out, I've explained it before, it started out as this thing that you get the Tractor Supply place. And I'd put a trailer ball in there, and every time you turn around, it'd go underneath. So then I built this up on it so it would hold it up straight. Then I decided to put a 2-inch receiver on it. This thing turns out to be a very handy tool. So let me put you on the tripod so I can hook that thing up, not chew all your time up. Also you can see a couple hooks that we welded on the top. Let's see, I guess I can get this way, maybe it won't be quite so windy. Can't see anything in the screen at this point. That's a second chain, I think. In a knot, guys. Now I left it up on a little log, as you can see, I think, so I pick it up. I think it'll go. Yeah, that's good. Sometimes I hook it some ways and sometimes I hook it another. That'll be good enough. I think it'll come along. Let me see what happens when I pick it up. It'll come up, I hope, and hit that 2-inch receiver. Oh, I'm stuck in weeds. There you go. Let's see what we can do here. That'll come out of here. All right, what I'll do is I'll just, I guess I'll take you on the camera for a ride. Leave the tripod up here. We'll pick that up on the next go round. Oh man. Now I don't go down this hill at high speed. And you can see it's coming along just fine. It's up a little higher than I like it, because it's coming under and hitting the, whoa! Man, I don't like the feeling of that. Anyhow, I don't want it to push me down this hill. This is steep enough that it can push me. So I'll just go nice and slow. I'm in 4-wheel drive, a little bit faster. There's that beast. Once we get down there, you can't really see it. This is probably about a 30-degree incline here. I mean, you're looking at the top of that building right there, straight. Top of that building right there, you're over the top of it. Once we get down around the corner, it'll go pretty quick. I hope. This isn't too bad here. And it's fairly dry here now until you get over to by the creek. Going along for the ride. Down here it's a little soupy. I don't really care, it's just firewood. Something shiny over there. That's good. Put the emergency brake on, put it in neutral, jump off. Get foot unstuck from the pedal. See what we got here. Yeah, it won't go down easily because it's too far forward. We'll see if I get enough to get the loop out, and then it can go. I'm hoping that I can get this loop out. Yeah. The log is stuck on the, nah, I don't know. I don't know what it's stuck on. It's sticking up off the ground a ways. Don't really care. Wrap it up and go get another one. Now we'll be going all the way down there to where we just came down, all the way up there. Then we're gonna be riding that ridge. I don't know that if you can see it in the film, but those logs are up in that area there. So it might be a quarter mile to run that run. Not sure, but that's where we're going. This is real time, guys. There ain't nothing cut out of it. Let's see what goes on back there when I pull forward. Nothing. Now raise that 3-point up a little bit. Now what I'll do is I'll bring all those logs, just let them sit here, probably bring that's a telephone pole over there, and send them up so they don't sit there and absorb all that water. But this is kind of like my staging area for firewood. There we go. We're gonna be up there in a couple minutes. Mud hole. That log down, it's not hurting the road at all. On that one didn't. Here it tore it up a little bit. Move the leaves. This is going up up by the big tree. There's the tripod. That's where we just got the last log. I gotta grab that. If I don't grab it, I don't have anything to set you on back there. Now I gotta get off again. That ain't easy, guys. I usually use two hands. If I leave this tripod here, when I come around this corner here, sometimes I have to swing it wide and I go right over this tripod. Like I said, I don't know how to stop this film and start a new one, so you just kind of have to go along with it, which a lot of you that are regulars here kind of know the routine by now. It's going to be crazy real time. But then you know how long it really takes. How many people do so much stuff that you don't know how long it really takes? Now how in the world am I going to do this? I got to get the tripod up there. So hold on, guys, this might be really interesting here. I guess you can watch me climb up on here. Then reach out and get the camera. It's a heck of a show, guys. Oh my goodness, you guys are up in the ozone layer. I gotta make a leg come down here. That's all the fun stuff the good people edit out. Now I got to try to figure out how to work the brake with the camera tripod there. I haven't done this before. All right, we're getting there. Getting windy up here. Now don't forget, it's going to be windy as crap up here. We made it. See that big oak right there? I don't know whether, I think it might be that one. It's got a nick out of it. I can't see what's showing in the camera. That's a dead one. That's got, you can see the gray spots. I can see it now. There's a gray spot right there. That's that hypoxylon canker. So that tree's dead. That'll have to come down. I think there's another one down in here too. One of these days I gotta take you over to meet Rocky. Maybe I'll do that on the next film. I gotta cut that limb there that you can't see. It hits me in the head every time. Daggone hickory. I hate hickory. Now you're starting to see some of the stuff. That one there I'm gonna have to cut down a little bit. That's a little bit too long, a little bit too big for the tractor. That's just garbage I'm taking out. That was that big one down there. If you don't recall, about a month ago, that came from that big one, I think down in that on there. There's two rhinoceros turtles down there, as you recall. I'm gonna pull all this stuff out of here. start with those two right there. I'm hoping that I get two in one grab. All right, tractor's in neutral. Tripod's in the way. Oh, it's stuck in the thing. You guys going along for a ride here. I gotta make a leg longer because I made a leg shorter a minute ago. Now, if you can hear me over the tractor, the reason I'm taking these two first is I think I'd take both of them, number one. If I pull that first, it might knock these off the stand. That's why I'm gonna take this one first. Then I'm hoping for the second shot is to get these two. So these might, when I take this one, these two, they might just knock that other one off too. So I'm gonna put you here the best I can, back up there and try to hook those things up. Yeah, I think I can do that. I'll be back. I should probably take it one at a time. You know what that reminds me of is when you have a four-way wood splitter and you just don't know quite the right way to split that second one, so you're making that blade go up and down, up and down. Probably been faster just hook up each one of these individually and roll with it. I think I'm in your way. Let's go over here. Now while I'm hooking this up and you're watching, it'd be a good time to hit the like button and subscribe, because this video is going to run out in a couple minutes. And if it runs out before I get done, let's see. Yep, I got this one all right. Plus, it's on a heck of a hill here, guys. It's not a comfortable feeling. This old choker, it sure does work nice. I think I'll switch this one around. I like always pulling to the center of the tractor the best. And that's what this gives me here. Gives me a pull to the center of the tractor. That just flipped over, didn't like that. can pull out of there. My other short chain is down at Jeff's right now for doing that Detroit. Well, that ought to do something. I don't know what. Where are we at? Did you hit the like and subscribe? This is going to go out in 3 minutes, so I'm just going to drive up the road and let the camera automatically turn itself off. And then I'll come back and hook the next two. So hopefully you guys are out of the way. I'm glad you're here. I think that's about the best shot at it. Me tipping over or something. I'm not sure what's going to happen. This thing's got more pull than I thought. Well, guys, I'm gonna unhook one and shoot for it. I didn't think that was gonna be a problem.